Welcome back to the home studio. Trying to wrap up a very long day and was just about ready for lights out when I got the word that Big George Foreman has passed away. I think most of you who know me know my love of the sport of boxing. And there was no fighter that was more important to me than George Foreman. The timeline, 1968, an Olympic champion, bowing to each corner in the ring holding an American flag, something that I will take with me the rest of my time on this earth. And then, of course, when he knocked out Joe Frazier, a man that he feared, to win the heavyweight championship of the world. And it seemed as though that he was unstoppable until he fought Muhammad Ali in Kinshasa, Zaire. I witnessed that fight on closed circuit. And I know that you know Muhammad Ali was my favorite of all time. But George Foreman was a man that was about redemption. After that, his attitude became gratitude. He became a man of God, a preacher by trade. But to make money for his church, he decided to lace up the gloves again. Well past his prime and many more pounds than he was carrying back during the glory days. George Foreman not only found his way to continue his faith and managing his church by making money, but he took on a young man, a southpaw from Menneson, Pennsylvania, to the great Michael Moore, and shocked the world to become the heavyweight champion again. But that wasn't the end of the story. An entrepreneurial spirit burned deep in this man's soul. That George Foreman grill, need I say more? He really was joyful to listen to, and obviously he was someone that I'm man enough to say that I absolutely loved everything about George Foreman. I lost a part of my youth again tonight, a chapter that was truly rich with love and family and memories. And I've said this many times, if it wasn't for the sport of boxing, who knows where I end up? Because I was such a difficult student as far as learning to be able to do the simple things in a classroom because of my attention span and always thinking about what was on the other side of that classroom window. My mother started to buy me ring boxing magazines month after month after month. Because of me gravitating towards boxing, I not only learned about every champion in every division and was reading about a young amateur by the name of George Foreman out of Texas, but I also learned to read. George Foreman has passed away. We will pay tribute to him this Sunday on our Black and Gold show. And I will never forget Big George Foreman, because he was a whole lot more of a man than most, and he was a whole lot more than the sport of boxing. He was a man of faith. He was an incredible father, husband, and really a very special human being. Rest well, Big George, and thank you for so many of life's lessons that I will carry with me the rest of my time on this earth. It's your Pratt Pack from the home studio in Monaco. Big George Foreman has passed away. We lost truly one of the all-time greats.